Mailbag.
I love the mailbag.
How come we don't have a cool thing for mailbag?
That was
do.
the cool thing.
Sorry.
Evan, you're supposed to do letters. We've got letters. Something like that. Yeah, we got to get that.
How about Mr.
And wear a top
Mailman?
hat while you're doing it.
Well, what about that
Like a frog?
50s song, Mr. Mailman?
We can't use licensed material.
All
Did you
right.
stop
without-
already?
Let me call Simon Cowell and get those
Okay,
licenses.
bust out your garage band on
You're
your
bungling
iPad
my flow.
and just
Hey,
crank something out.
first question up for the mailbag today is a Go Team member question. Da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. We have a Go Team. We have a bunch of people out there in the real estate profession that help us answer questions. Oh, we lost him?
He hasn't called back.
He's not on the line.
He
Okay.
goed.
So it's a not so
Our
Go
goat
Team.
team
went.
Going
It's
and
a-
gone.
You know what we're going to do?
There he is.
There he is.
We're gonna. Oh, there he is! Yeah, we got it.
I don't have to answer it now.
He was just
Oh my
waiting to be
God.
summoned.
Our Go Team member today is Kevin Htain of Identity Home Staging. Kevin, are you on the line now?
Yeah.
We got him. Kevin, we've got Kevin.
We had to say his name 3 times.
yeah,
Kevin Htain,
and
Kevin
click
Htain,
your
Kevin
heels.
Htain. Yeah.
That's right. I'm like Beetlejuice.
Kevin Htain.
Thank you for getting my reference. I appreciate it.
Well, you could also click your heels 3 times and be in Kansas.
There
Okay,
you go.
That's
1950s.
Over 25.
Which is right
My
next to
God.
Boston.
Kevin, I got a question about
from
home
Boston.
staging, and we need your help. Are you ready, sir?
Sock it to me. Let's go.
Suck it to me.
Hey,
That's a reference. It's
he's
really
ready.
because that's
God, I'm
what's
loving
that with Goldie Hawn and everything back when? Suck it to me.
I thought it was
What
the
was
song.
that show, Frank?
I'm not that old, buddy.
Oh, my
Come
God.
Come on,
on.
let's get back
It's
to
gonna
Kevin.
come to
I'm
me later.
You're on
curious.
your own
Let's get back
island.
to
Kevin, sorry.
Focus.
Anna wants to know, I am selling my Long Beach home. My realtor has suggested home staging, which we've talked about. It's a pretty good idea. She is adamant that we use an ASP, which stands for Accredited Staging Professional. They tend to cost more. Does it really matter if I use someone who is certified ASP or not?
Good question.
All
Kevin.
right. Well, I think once again we have a kind of a multiple question going on here. The first thing we want to do is define, obviously, the ASP designation. What is that about? It does stand for Accredited Staging Professional, and that designation was actually created by Barb Shores, the creator and founder of the whole entire home staging industry back in the 1970s. Really, truly, staging the career and the best exposure has really started in the early 2000s, but that's kind of where it traces back from. And the ASP designation is actually attached to stagedhomes.com and Barb Shores, the founder. It's the only federally recognized designation in the U.S. In the home staging industry.
Federally?
Yeah, actually, it is a federally registered trademark, ASP. Even the word stage in all of its forms is actually held by stagedhomes.com and the ASP designation. So we're seeing a lot of TV shows that use these words, the term stage, and that technically, that's
Ooh,
that's
Barb's supposed to be getting some money for that.
Well, that's not really technically what we're about either. So,
Nice. Okay.
I think at the end of it, really, the stager's mission is just to know at the end of the day whether or not I'm staging and someone else is staging or whatever, that the property is actually staged and that whoever's going onto the property and the clients get the most beneficial result. That's really, truly what a stager's all about.
Hey,
So,
Kevin?
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm hearing you answer the question as no, it doesn't really matter. Is that
That's
is
what
that
I'm
true?
hearing.
It does matter. I think it does matter.
Oh, okay.
Is there
There are
continued
other staging
education, or are there
associations, just
classes
like somebody
that
else
come along
can
with
go out there and claim themselves to be a agent. We do have people that go out there, decorators, people who would want to claim themselves to be educated in the staging industry. And when somebody's putting investment down, a lot of money down towards their investment, I would think it would behoove yourself to really, really make sure you do your due diligence and really make sure you investigate who you're working with. So the ASP designation, it was specifically created to enhance the real estate industry. It mirrors the real estate industry's ethics. So whereas you have some other associations of people who are staging, we just don't know where technically they come from. Whereas ASP designation, they go to a course and they're specifically trained in that. So in regards to the actual question, as far as the pricing, it's very important to remember that pricing is always independent to the individual stager. But the great thing about the ASP designation is that the stagers that are trained with that are specifically trained as well to only provide staging proposals that will yield a healthy return on the staging investment.
So Kevin, with the ASP, in order to receive an ASP designation, does someone have to go through a series of classes or continued education?
Absolutely.
What's involved?
Yes, actually, to become an ASP, you would need to go through a 3-day course, and in which way you do go through like what we call mini staging boot camp. We talk all about the structures of staging and how to kind of put together, the staging business, as well as how to correctly stage properties as well. So it is a 3-day course. It is an investment, and there also is continuing education, just as Realtor is a designation and it has, DRE points and clock hours. So does the ASP designation.
Kevin, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. I love it when somebody has got the lowdown on these types of
How can
mailbag
somebody
questions.
contact you, Kevin?
If you need to get a hold of us, just look us up on the web, identityhome.com, or you can always find the stager in your local area by going to stagedhomes.com.
Awesome.
Thanks, bud. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Htain of Identity Home Staging helping us out with a GoToMember question.
I'm all for certifications across
Yeah,
the
me
board
too.
when you're buying, selling, everything.
You should be certified, Frank.
I mean, in the real estate industry, though, there's so many certifications that really just mean absolutely nothing.
Which is kind of what Kevin was touching on.
I was checking. I was wondering, and
I'm just saying, when it comes to like your inspector and your whoever, your contractors,
it's licensing, it's education,
Yep.
it's
And we talked about that.
It's
and
safer. Play safe. Practice safe real estate.
There's nothing I hate more than a business card with 27 acronyms on it.
We talked about that before. I liked it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.